Communication is the heartbeat of any community, and it is the lifeblood to maintain its vitality. Without a solid communication strategy and infrastructure, businesses cannot function. Neighborhoods become stagnant, and government becomes less effective. The bottom line, the public may inevitably suffer. We are the Community Broadband Radio Association, which operates WKDW 97.5 FM and KDWRadio.com in Northport, Florida. Our single and highly focused mission focuses on building community through open communication.
One of the things we were adamant about with community radio is keeping all of our production within the community. One of our missions is to develop an emergency broadcast system. In the event of a storm, the only thing that's left after a disaster is car radios. And so we have the ability to get that information out to the car radios.
We accomplish that through an all-volunteer organization, dedicated and motivated in developing diverse, locally produced content which encompasses the arts, local history and culture, the entertainment scene, and especially important civic and public safety interests. It is the goal of WKDW to serve our local community, and we are doing that by providing a venue for local civic events, as well as promoting cooperation amongst the media, business, and local government.
I do see that WKDW is interested in the things that go on here as a community radio station, and I think that's where it starts. And I believe that they will continue to mold that relationship with us in the years to come, and I think that's in everyone's best interest.
Today, we provide over 75 hours of original, locally produced programming, which ranges in topics from music, talk, live performances, and valuable public service information. As a non-profit organization, we take very seriously our role as a catalyst within our community. Being the one that makes a positive impact on our community is and remains the single thread that motivates all of us here at WKDW.
If you've got something great to share with the community, or if you have something to tell about your life, a life experience that you think others could benefit from, contact the radio station. We want to share local news with this community because it is community radio.
Over the years, we have expanded our sphere of influence from a very modest internet radio concept to a full-blown 24/7 communications provider. Through donations and gracious corporate sponsorships, our coverage area is expanding. Once just a small Northport radio station, but now with our new 85-foot antenna, it will allow us to expand our listener base to include the area from southern Sarasota County all the way south to Punta Gorda. Our mission of building community through open communication begins with our all-volunteer organization. Individually, each person makes a contribution, small as it may be, but collectively it becomes exponential.
I had a show on the air in a week, and I've been doing it ever since. I like community radio.
I got all these kids from Venice High School, and the kids, to graduate, they have to get a certain amount of community service hours, which we were able to give them. So I helped some kids graduate, so I'm very proud of that.
I also do some nursing homes down here, and one of the groups that I do is the memory impaired, the Alzheimer's units. And a lot of people say, well, you know, like, why do you do that? Why do you do it? Because when I play it, they remember that. They might not remember what they had for breakfast, but they can remember back to 1940, and they can remember a certain person, certain car, a certain event, and that's what I love about this.
Our programming is geared to impact people in the community. This is the cornerstone of community radio, a public platform whereby local citizens are given the opportunity to enrich the lives of all those around them. We all know that one of the chief responsibilities of community radio is to deliver its listeners current and accurate information, and to serve as a conduit between local government and its citizenry. The City of Northport takes this responsibility very seriously.
fire department's relationship with WKDW has been ongoing. We've met with them several times over the past year or so to listen to their concerns on broadcasting information about our city and how they want to do that for us, and also how they want to become involved in emergency broadcasting to help us in the event that we have a hurricane or a disaster in our community, and how they can get that message out for the city of Northport and its citizens. I think not having the radio station could be an area that we would lose contact with our community. But radios reach people when they're not available in other areas, when they're in their cars traversing and doing other things and can't use the media outlets such as the internet. So yes, radio is very important to all of us.
We believe WKDW Radio is the voice of Northport and her surrounding communities, and to serve as a focal point to help foster open communication within the community served. Can each of us be the one? Of course we can. And you can too. Please join us as we continue to grow and make our local communities prosper.